Welcome to Speak Free with Matty G, the podcast that celebrates free speech, truth, and open discussion. Hello and welcome to episode 23 of Speak Free with Matty G. We are back. We've had a little break after the Vote Free series, but I'm joined here today by two of my good mates, Matt Ellings and Raz Morgan. We're going to be talking MCE Events, Matt's business, which Raz also works for as a photographer. We're going to talk about your passion for photography, and we're also going to be talking a bit of shit about growing up and living in the Hawkesbury. So let's get into it. Now, Matty, since last time you were here, you obviously have started MCE. Tell us about starting that. How did it come about? And the reason behind it.
Well, MCE Events, it was originally going to be started probably before COVID. And it was like this idea I'd been sitting on for years. And then I just couldn't be bothered. COVID happened. I was like, oh, well, there's obviously probably going to be no work for a few years, months, whatever it ended up being. And then after COVID, I started playing at the Royal, and I was like doing the fits as well, and like playing everywhere, heaps of public stuff. And I was still getting heaps of inquiries for parties, but I wanted to do the public stuff because you're like with your mates, you're out in public, everything's heaps better. Yeah. But I just didn't want to lose the house parties as well. Like I still wanted to be able to, like, even if I wasn't doing the gig, I still want them to be under my, not under my name as such, but just sort of have my foot in the door still. And that's when MCE Events started. I, tested a few names and I thought MCE, that's my initials. It sounds good enough. We'll go with it, whatever. And then did a few parties with it. Still doing parties like every weekend. We did 2 last night and the Royal. And then it's been like that pretty much every weekend. And then, then it evolved into that event we did the other night.
And that was a huge event. We will talk about that. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I mean, that was a fucking, it was a great night. We're all
pretty fun.
We were all on there, mate. The whole Hawkesbury was there, so that's that was exciting. Now I can't actually see, but we are definitely recording, aren't we? Yeah. I just wanted to make sure there'll be nothing fucking worse, mate. Nothing worse. We've obviously got a bit of a different setup today because we got 3 people in here, so if it looks a bit different, that's fucking why, mate. Because we're trying to fit fucking sardines in a tin here.
It's pretty fucking small in here, right?
It is pretty small in here. And it's a bit fucking hot too, actually. Where's the aircon remote, mate? I'm a bit fucking. I did just smash a snack pack, to be honest. For to tell you all the truth, I did just smash the fucking dirty HSP, mate. So
can't see that remote anyway.
I got the meat sweats, bro.
We've been meat sweats for the past hour.
Yeah, probably 2.
Yeah. We were meant to kick off about an hour and a half ago, but that's all right. Hey, we're here. That's the main thing.
We've made it.
Now, MCE, obviously, we talked about you doing pub work and that before last time you were here. Yeah. But does it feel better having it in your name now? Does it feel like you have a bit more control, a bit more, creative freedom now?
Yeah, it feels a lot more like a professional, proper thing. Whereas before, if I did any sort of event work, it would just be under my name, like Matt Ellings, which is still was pretty cool. But I don't know, it just gives me a bit more flexibility as well. And it's a proper business. It's not just me. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It doesn't feel a whole lot different, but it feels like it's unlocked a lot more like potential and opportunities to be able to do stuff.
Yeah, and obviously you've brought Raz on as a photographer. And myself. Yeah, I didn't want to toot my own horn too fucking much, but yeah, we've got an event coming up. Pretty excited for that. So on Friday, so that should be good.
We do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fucking. Where is it at? Kenhurst, mate.
Kenhurst.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That should be fun. But it must feel good to be able to give your mates, that opportunity as well.
Yeah. There was a bit of controversy at the start with it. But
do you want to go into that at all? Or?
No. But now that things are sort of working themselves out, it is good. Like
it's just running smoothly, to be honest.
Runs smooth. It's easy. I ring you or whoever, Ricky sometimes, and be like, "Yeah, boys, I got a gig. Who wants to do it?"
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like same with DJs. I got like probably 7 or 8 different guys that I can go to, and like if they need equipment, they can come to grab it from me, or they can use their own or whatever, and then. It's a win-win for both of us. Like I get to keep my name, like it grows the fuck out of the business because it's like your fucking thing is on the watermark. Yeah, it's the guy's wearing an MCE shirt. I'm not even there. They're getting paid. The people at the party are having a good time. The photographer's getting paid, and I'm just sitting there like gaining more and more traction on the Facebook page and on Instagram, and I don't even have to do anything. Like it sounds a bit arrogant, I suppose, but like. In the end, it works out well because everyone wins.
And I think that is the best thing about the fact that you have made it so you're a photography business as well, is that the photos get put up on the Facebook page. So everyone has to go on there to look for them, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's like automatic, you know. It's not like, oh, check out my fucking socials, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we'll, bro. It's like, no, they literally will because everyone wants the photo of themselves that they got on the night, you know. And they're like patiently waiting for it to be put up. Which doesn't take long with you. On the editing process, mate.
Sometimes I'll give it a bit, like a day or two. Sometimes I'll do it really.
You just gotta go around to Dad's place.
Yeah, I just
Can you
gotta
edit
do
those
a few
fucking
things.
photos?
There was a while there, like when I was working away, like I'd get home on a Sunday and it'd be like 6 o'clock. I'd start editing from 6 and it would probably go to like 8. Wouldn't have the photos up till like 12 o'clock.
And then Facebook is a fucking piece.
And then I got to wake up at 4:30 the next morning to drive like to Hunter Valley just for work. Like such a mish.
Yeah,
I'd end up getting there like falling asleep in the afternoon.
Well, it's all right. I photographed a wedding actually a few, say 5 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
I only got the photos to them. I mean, wedding photos notoriously take a long time to come, so I actually fucking smashed it out, to be honest. So I got them in like 4 weeks or so. But I did originally tell them 2 weeks, and I was like, fuck, this is a lot of work, eh?
Yeah.
And I suppose it's a bit different than a party. Party people are posing in that. Like, wedding, you want all those candid shots too, so you're shooting like, 9,000 shots and you're sending them 600. So it's but I think all in all, like, Raz, like how like it must be fun to be able to do this with your mates, like
100%.
Yeah.
I just love the opportunities that are like around, and especially that you're working with your mates. Like it makes you feel so much better. Like
it's not even work, eh?
No, it's not. It literally like I'll be going to a party, Matt's DJing. I'm just like having a good time, eh? Like people come up to me like, oh, do you want a drink? Like, oh, I won't say no. Like, just getting drinks, literally like drinking on the job, and you just like. In like the vibe, just taking photos, like it's a good time, mate.
Yeah. As long as you're not too fucking slosh, then the photos turn out better, to be honest. Because like once you loosen up a bit, people, I think you need a bit of personality to be a photographer.
Yeah.
You need it. To get in there and really, get the shot. And I was really thankful. I think, sometimes I guess don't give myself as much credit as it's kind of bullshit because I talk myself up a lot, to be honest. But when I was at the wedding, I was thinking, thank fuck I'm me, right now, and not someone else, because this would be so hard if you weren't just like an open, very friendly, like talkative person. Which no hate on anyone who isn't. Some people just aren't wired that way, and that's cool. But for me, it's like it just makes the job so much easier to be able to get that shot and to get everyone in for a photo and not be afraid to sort of direct them, because that what you're directing them to do is going to turn out to be a good fucking photo. So but yeah, obviously weddings are very different to parties. All in all, you're photographing drunk people towards the end of the night, so which is good fun. But so your event, obviously you just did a huge event at the Royal, with Ben Jarrans DJing, headlining, and obviously that's the start of where you want to go with MCE.
Definitely,
isn't it?
Yeah. After doing that, obviously there was a lot of organisation, a bit of stress, and everything else, because it was like the first proper event under that.
It was fucking stress, trust me. This cunt. I remember calling him on the night, just to say, hey, I got that charging cable for you. I'll fucking call you back in a minute, mate. I'll fucking call you back in a minute.
Oh,
fuck, this cunt is stressed.
I can't remember when you got me at a real bad time.
What am I walking into? Cunt? Then I got there and I was just chilling, bro.
It was alright. It was that first little hour there of running. Oh no, it's because I had fucking 400 people trying to come in. And you're like, I got the cable. I'm like, where are you?
Yeah.
Fuck the cable.
I'm having dinner. I told you I'd be there at fucking 9, cunt.
People were rocking up so early. That was fucking promo on Instagram and Facebook. That shit works.
It does, man. And that's what I have to really commend you for, is it's all just you. You know what I mean? It's you want to do something, you go out and you get it done. It's not, you haven't been handed anything. There's a few people I could name drop right now, but I won't. that do things and they're commended for it, and it's like, but fucking mummy and daddy paid for that, or you know, or they've had hookups in the industry already because of who their parents know and shit. This is you literally in your house at fucking Richmond and go, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And you've gone out and done it, and you've put everything you've got is your own money that you've put into it, all your DJ equipment, everything is your own thousands and thousands of dollars that you've worked your ass off for. So yeah, hats off to you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, all good, bro. It's the same with my podcast. Fucking oath.
Fucking it's all yours. It started from the bottom, brother.
It honestly
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
it makes me proud to like see like just like where everyone's going with their own kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's-
same.
it's
Especially in the
insane.
Hawkesbury, man. Like, it's just, you know, I was actually, so, I won't get too confusing, actually. I was going to say something that will just fucking confuse the audience, based on when episodes are coming out. But basically, like, it's, you know, some people do talk down on the Hawkesbury and that and see it as sort of a dead-end place for, you know, different things. But the reality is that if you create something yourself, you can fucking do anything. Like, you don't need to wait for an opportunity to arise or like a fucking big corporation to go, yeah, you've got a job, bro. Like, fucking make it yourself and do it yourself, you know?
Right.
I often get told, like, I did a journalism degree and people are like, well, why don't you fucking try and be on like 7 News and shit? Fuck that. I don't want to spin some bullshit for some billionaire who fucking sits in his fucking ivory tower and tells you what to think and how to act. I'd rather do my own podcast and slug it out myself and say my own opinion and do, you know, and have people on that I want to talk to rather than push some bullshit agenda, you know? So, and yeah, and I think that's, you know, I think you could relate to that in terms of, you know, doing what you want to do. You know, you can say no to things, you can say yes to things, you know?
That's the beauty of doing my own thing. Like, it's hard, obviously, because you got to invest a lot of money into it to be able to buy all the stuff you need to buy, and you got to get the contacts, and it's a bit of a gamble. Like, that event was a massive gamble. I remember for like, you remember the weeks leading up to it, like,
Yeah.
ticket sales were pretty slow, and like I was thinking, fuck, man, I have done my ass here.
I knew it would pop off on like the day like / night coming up to it. Like,
That's what I said. Like, I remember a few days out, I think you told me how many tickets you'd sold, like through Eventbrite.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, that's way more already than I thought you
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
And not to be like, oh, I can't believe you've sold that many. It was more like, the Hawkesbury's notorious for doing things last fucking minute.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
oh, what's on tonight? Oh, are you going to that tonight? Are you going to that tonight? Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Like,
all right, I'll go to that
yeah,
tonight. You know,
yeah.
it's just how it is. And it's,
the
and I
the
think-
amount of tickets that like you sold like before the event, like
Oh, in
like
the hours leading up to it.
online was like insane, like double probably what you had. Like,
Oh,
during the
I
week.
sold like probably like 80% of the tickets in the last like 6 hours.
Yeah, and then
Because I got an email every time. And
Yeah.
my phone just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, every 5 fucking seconds.
and you're still selling them because I was for, you know, full.
Yeah, I was selling them up until
Clarity,
about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and I was on the door that night,
Yeah.
and people would be coming up and being like, "Oh yeah, I just bought this 10 minutes ago, like
Yeah.
online," because they realized it was cheaper, like a
Yeah.
few dollars cheaper online than
Yeah.
at the door. So they're like, "Fuck it, I'll just get it online," and then come there, and it's like, yeah, it'll still people were still buying them like as they're walking in, basically online. So,
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. And we sold heaps at the door, fucking heaps.
Shit,
So.
mates.
Yeah, it was a fucking good night. Now, obviously, you don't want to give too much away because you know it's your shit to announce. But
I'm here to talk.
but do you have anything planned right now for upcoming events, whether at the Royal or wherever?
There's not anything really set in stone. There's a lot of ideas going around at the moment, and we're still trying to figure out with the Royal how we're going to start doing things. Basically, at the moment, we do every Saturday night. I don't always play there, but I play there a fair bit, and then, you know, whoever, I just get people to play. Sort of like a standard pub sort of setup, but we want to sort of change that into something that's actually worth going to, so it's not the same shit every week. Whether that means we start doing like little things that are way bigger every week, or we just pull the weekly thing and put on like a monthly event. I think we're looking at doing maybe once every 2 months, every 3 months. But then what I want to do is, I don't know how much I should be saying already, but I want to start exploring into other opportunities, not necessarily pubs and licensed venues, but like boats, warehouses, like fucking mini festivals at like Windsor Beach and shit. Like,
Which we did have during lockdown. But
well,
cops
unofficially.
shut that one down.
They did. I was actually talking about that last night. You didn't believe me.
Oh, well, you're not there for that.
Oh.
No, I wasn't there.
You were there.
Yeah, I was fucking there.
I saw all the Snapchat
Remember there was, like-
stories.
Mate,
and
you should have
shit.
seen me going on. I was like, fuck you, cops. Not at the cops. The cops are just doing what they're told.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
whoever complained, seriously, I'll fucking look right
To
down
be
the
honest,
barrel
though,
of the
the
camera
whole
now.
of Windsor could hear it.
But to be honest, let me just say something. To whoever did that, you're a fucking cunt.
Everyone was having a good time. Even the families, man. There was like kids that were like 5. That were
I know.
Like,
Remember that dad? He went and got you a beer and that?
He went and got a carton.
Oh, yeah, he went and got a
Yeah.
carton. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And then as he got back, it got turned off. And I'm like, oh,
He's
this
like,
poor
"What the
cunt.
fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I'm sorry, bro.
And what did they say? They're going to take your speakers if you don't turn it off.
I was like, yeah, bro, you're going to have to get fucking about 3 paddy wagons
Yeah.
to fill them up. Fucking idiots.
The whole of Windsor could hear it. But I mean, it was in the middle of it's not like it was late at night. It was in the middle of the day on a fucking Saturday.
Yeah, and it was like 40 degrees out.
Yeah.
Like, lockdown was off, but I think you could only have like 10 people together. It didn't help that we had about 50 people in our group at the beach. But
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, but I think it was all like it was coming up to October, right? So it was like about to be lifted. Like
I think
pubs
it
were
was-
about to
yeah.
open again. I think it was like those leading
I
last
think
couple
the
of
pubs
weeks out
were
of there.
open, but like you couldn't.
No, I
So
don't
no,
think they
pubs weren't
weren't.
even
No,
open,
they
eh?
weren't. It was like September, October. Yeah.
That's why it was such a good time. because
Yeah.
There was nothing else to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we all had enough because I mean, let's be real, it didn't work anyway, the
No.
lockdown. We won't get too political.
Ha.
Fucking don't want to be taken off fucking YouTube again. I'm already on strike 2, so fuck.
Strike 3 just then, just for saying that.
Yeah, you went against the World Health Organization. Suck my dick. But anyway, back to you, Raz. Now, mate, photography obviously been a big part of your life for a long time.
Yeah, I'd say about like 5 years now.
Yeah,
I never realised how big it is in my life sometimes. I always just forget it's there, but
but like people who
It's coming
don't
back.
like fully know you, like even before before I knew you, like before we had all those chats at fucking Fits.
yeah.
I would know you as like you did photography. Like I would see your shit on like Instagram and whatnot, and like
Yeah,
notice
I-
your shit.
Em's an influencer.
And I
used-
think a
used
lot
to
of people
pump the
think of
Insta.
a lot of people think of you as that way. So
Yeah,
like,
I guess so. Like,
yeah,
I hope so.
yeah. But your photography's mad, man. Like you know, you're very talented at what you do.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
He's
I
so
don't know.
humble. Look at him.
It's-
He's so
it's
humble.
so
eh?
like you don't realize like I'm just pressing buttons and like you just know how to work a camera, but like it's not. I don't know. It's like it's not that hard.
Yeah, because you're good at it. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so, but I'm not gonna sit here and toot my
To-
own horn.
yeah,
To
but
be honest,
I'll
I've
toot.
had better photographers, but you know,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's all I've got now.
Yeah, just the only one that's left doing
He's a
party
fucking-
photography.
Yeah. Yeah, they all
doing parties.
Yeah. They all
We
went
get
out on their
old.
own. They all started their own businesses.
Yeah.
That's why you've been left with Raz.
Yeah.
Raz will start Raz Media soon. So
Oh,
He-
it's
he
already
actually- he's
started.
got one, yeah.
Oh, I just don't do anything on there.
yeah.
I don't care about it.
Took him under my wing.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, you enjoy doing parties and that. But do you want to go further with photography? Is there like dreams and aspirations in it, or do you just do it as a hobby?
After that, like I've always done it. Like I tried to do it as a full-time job when I finished school. Like I did a 6-month screen and media course, 6-month photography course. Had no job. I was pretty much broke. Like living off mum. Like, and
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, thanks, mum. $50 a week. And yeah, like I did that, and then I don't know, just jumped in the full-time working game, and then just did it as a hobby. And then I don't know. It's only been recent since I've wanted to like try and do it again, like pick it up a bit more. Bought a new camera for that event. After that event, I was like, fuck, I'd love to do more of these. Like, this is sick. Like,
And what sort of photography would you like to do? Like events, or would you like to do like,
events, like,
like music
I'd-
gigs at all, like concerts and shit?
yeah, like
Festivals?
I'd love to do that. Like massive festivals. Like, I'm thinking about hitting up. I don't know, just setting a few bit of promo stuff.
I could get
like-
you some contacts.
Oh, jump me in.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's all gonna be weekend work.
I've been
but
talking to a mate of mine about it actually.
Yeah.
About doing it. And so yeah, I'm pretty keen to do that too.
Yeah, well, I'm
Maybe
thinking
we'll-
about like
The Matt and Raz show, mate.
Thinking
Fucking oath.
about like more events. Love to get into like real estate or something, but it's just extra money. It's not something I'm passionate about, but you know, action sports. I'd love to do that.
Oh really?
Yeah, 100%. Like that's where I started.
Yeah.
Like I guess at the skate park, just taking photos of people. But
Yeah, that's mad.
You want to be in the fucking in the aeroplane with Red Bull and shit.
Yeah, I was just about to
Yeah.
say, get me into Red Bull. Red Bull, hit me up.
Yeah. We've got contacts there now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, the Red Bull
Yeah.
event.
Actually, yes, I do want to talk to you about that, Matt, because obviously the Red Bull, they sponsored
Yeah.
co-sponsored the event. How did all that come about?
Well, to be honest, that wasn't really anything to do with me. That was Todd from the Royal. So Todd's like the general manager there, and he has contacts with all different like vendors because he's worked in the industry for like a long time. But Red Bull, I'm pretty sure he approached a guy there that they do a bit of work with, and he said, "Look, we want to throw a headlining event. What can you give us?" And they ended up giving us like the parasol things, like the umbrella things, a couple of tables, 100 free vodka Red Bulls for the first 100 people to come through the doors. They brought us people to actually hand them out as well, and like they were putting the wristbands on
Like the
people and stuff.
promoters with like
Promoters.
backpacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
mad.
sick.
And they rocked up in the little fucking mini.
Yeah.
With the big can on the back of it and shit. So like, I didn't have to really do anything for that, but in moving forward, there'll be more events with like Red Bull, potentially Young Henry's, like a few other big names, sort of like that, and that's just all through him. Like he's the one who does all that. I need to still get my contacts.
Yeah. No, but that's dope, man. Like I remember even being at the door and like the Red Bull guys they came out and gave me like two cans of Red Bull. And I
Yeah.
thought like, fucking, I feel like such a sick cunt right
Yeah,
now.
they were just walking around the pub with a backpack on. You want a Red Bull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go to the servo and they're like fucking $6.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get them for free, you can't.
Yeah.
I got my contacts, brother. Well, speaking of Red Bull, if you want to sponsor the podcast, happy to drink Red Bulls all the time.
Oh.
Air. I'll smash 6 in an hour. I'll have a heart attack on air for you, cunts.
Look, I don't know if they'd really want that as part of their advertising. Eh?
True. It might be like a danger video. They could use it as like a danger video. Don't drink more.
This is why you don't do it.
This is why we put on the 1 can max daily, cunt. You know?
They changed it to 1. Used to be 2.
Oh, 2 small ones, 1 big one. Depends what size you have. But I'll just keep drinking Canadian Club until they sponsor me. So this video is not sponsored by Canadian Club, but I wish it was.
It's sponsored by MCE Events.
Yeah, fucking know. If I ever do a live event, you're running it for sure.
Easy done.
100%. Speaking of, actually, I do want to just talk to you guys about that. People think of like podcasts, it's just like somewhere you listen to it in the car and whatnot. But I watched a live podcast at Origin. Bloke in a bar did that.
Well, they did it live.
Yeah, they did a live podcast there, and like with a live audience, and we were there watching it, just out like in the paddock, like at Cathy Freeman Park, just behind the locker room.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was sick, man. And I was like, fuck, I'd love to do something like that, eh? Just
Yeah.
run an event. Like he was selling merch there too, plus his beers, and I'm like, fuck, he was just making a killing.
Huge
making a fucking killing.
promotion type thing there, like massive.
Yeah.
100%.
And obviously it's a niche thing, like it's a footy podcast, so he's doing it at
the footy,
Origin, but
yeah.
but like it would be sick just to run that even like locally. Here,
Set up
like, for me.
out front of the ballots.
Oh, that would have been the king. Well, you basically did that. Sort of.
Like,
Well, it's on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd love to have like a sit down.
Yeah.
Sit
Chat.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. With
Sell
like,
sell some
Big screen
tickets.
behind you.
yeah, big screen behind me.
Was it a
Crowd
ticketed
interaction.
event at the
Yeah.
Bloke and Bar?
Huh?
Was it like tickets there?
No,
Just
no
like walk
tickets. It
in?
was just walk in. Yeah, but he was just selling beers and merch.
Yeah, no.
so
It's
made it.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
would have made a fucking mozza, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought of that and I was like, fuck, that would be a pretty sick. I would love to do that. I don't think I'm ready yet for that, but I'd love to do it in like a couple of years' time or so. That would be pretty.
Give me a ring, mate.
Yeah. MCE, mate. Oh, sorry, I'm in New York putting on fucking
That's
iHeartRadio
right.
Music Festival, so can't help you
Mate,
out.
I'll always fly back.
For Speak
Mattyg,
Free. Would ya?
100%.
Fucking hell. Fly,
Mate, the Hawkesbury's got my heart. I'm
fly
not
private,
going
lad.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Fuck-
I know.
fuck New York.
Actually, well, that's a good. That would be a good segue. Hawkesbury has your heart because we will talk about growing up and living in the Hawkesbury
Yeah.
a bit because I love it. Right, I live in I live in Granville during the week now for work just to be close. I live at my nan's, and mate, I can't fucking wait to get back here every weekend. eh? Like as soon as I hit Richmond Road, I'm like fucking oh, God. Oh, I'm back. It's not fucking Spot the Aussie anymore. Hectic.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, which isn't racist. It's just fact. All right, it's fucking
Yeah.
fact. Take it how you want it. You know what? I do. The only thing I like about Granville, right? Not the only thing. No, there's not many, but a few good things. Great kebabs, great snack packs, fantastic.
Can agree there.
Menu log, DoorDash, Uber Eats. Fucking come in a jiffy, mate.
Phone service is good there too.
It's okay.
Blokes all about
Optus
his
is a
phone
bit shit in
service.
South Granville, to be honest.
Oh,
But the fucking MBN there, mate. Oh, fucking oath.
I've been to the trap house.
Don't call it that. I hate that so much.
What? That it's called? Do you call it the trap house?
Oh, I don't call it the trap
It's
house.
only me and Mark that call it that.
Yeah,
It is the trap house, but
no,
for those that don't know,
we live together.
yeah,
We
Raz.
sleep in the same bed.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's only a 1-bedroom house, but
it's just a one bedroom
actually
studio
just a studio. Yeah,
with a microwave.
they shit and sleep in the same spot.
Yeah, in the bed.
Amber Heard style. No, but you do live together. They don't sleep in the same bed. But they do
wish.
live together. But everyone, we've all started calling it the trap house. Like I don't know where it started from. Was it Mark or was it you? I don't know.
I think we just said it before we even moved in there, and then we're like,
Yeah,
rule, never
yeah.
call it a trap house.
Yeah.
Bang. Fucking we all.
Oh,
Yeah.
it puts the grubbiest image in like people's heads. I don't like it. I mean, it's a bit of a shit house, but you know, it's livable.
Oh, it's definitely livable. What did
Yeah.
I tell you the other day when I came over? I was
It
like,
was
this
like
is
home.
this is one place that I
It was like
go.
home.
Like, there's not many places I can go that I really feel at home.
Yeah.
But I'll go over to yours and I'll really feel at home.
Well,
there.
like-
It is homely, eh?
We've always got like not random, but like a range of people over. Like walk in the door, I don't care. Like whatever. Like it's just like you don't have to be invited. Just rock up.
Unless it's like 12 o'clock at night,
oh,
then you're not fucking welcome.
Yeah.
yeah,
Unless it's kick-ons.
Unless it's kick-ons and we told you
yeah,
to come. but
yeah.
Don't
Hey.
just be a random bunch of people. Does Matt Ellings live here?
Has
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened
actually.
before?
Happened the other night.
No, funny thing. Someone actually messaged me and said, "Oh, like, is there kick-ons at yours?" And I was like, pumping on the decks, eh? Pumping on the decks.
So it was your fault.
Not the deck, like DJ decks.
Oh,
Oh,
I was talking about
Jesus.
Dexies.
No. And yeah, I was pumping on
So
them.
you're like, you're off your head, like, yeah, come on, can't fucking.
Well, yeah, probably. I think I actually was. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, mum. and then yeah, someone messaged me and she's like, "Oh, like kick-ons at yours. I'll bring a few people." I was like, "Yeah." And then probably like 5 minutes, like they took ages to get there. 5 minutes later, I turned everything off, went to bed. I was like, "I'm going to bed. Fuck this."
Oh, no.
Next minute, I hear all these voices outside my window.
Sounded like an angry mob.
Oh, wait, Liam walks home and he's like, what did he say? Like they were talking to him. "Oh, is Matt Ellings in there?" He's like, "Yeah, we're ready to party." I'm going to fucking bed.
Who was it?
I don't know. No,
We don't know.
yeah.
Some people.
We're ready to party.
All
Who
I
says that?
all I heard. Not trying to give out the location, but all I heard, they're like, "Oh, come down this road and you just turn right," and it's right there. Like obviously trying to get more people to come. And
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
just
my
sitting there, I'm
God.
like, "Fuck, bro, turn all the lights off."
Yeah.
Not home, eh?
No.
Yeah, shit.
Barricaded.
Yeah. Well, they've currently moved. You boys have currently moved houses. Isn't that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't live there anymore.
For safety reasons.
Yeah.
Too many people knew that.
Don't come back.
I'm not very present when I'm there, but yes, we have moved.
But but
That's okay.
it is a fun. We've had some fun nights there, especially after like after a big night at the Royal or something.
Yeah.
We've had some fun kick-ons there
Good kick-ons.
for sure. Remember when you came home that time and I was in my fucking wedding suit? I just come from Jack and Naomi's wedding.
Yeah, when
Matt
it
was
was
DJing.
flooding.
And and you walked in, you're like, and I'm like in my suit, like
Yeah.
a fucking Mexican gangster kind of.
The suitcase is like other people slept over. Your suitcase is in the corner. Of the
Oh
room.
yeah, I had a
The lounge-
suitcase like
the
I was
lounge-
moving in.
The lounge is like a refugee camp for people that couldn't get to the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah,
So-
well I had to come over. Every time it's flooded, I've been away from home.
And
every
that's
single time.
and that's what I love about our house. Just come. Like,
Yeah.
it's so open.
Although
Like,
when it's
obviously-
raining, it floods on your fucking street anyway, doesn't it?
Obviously, if we're good mates and if you ask me, yeah, come over. But like, it's like just a humble abode.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is.
Humble shitbox.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's so unique about the Hawkesbury. I wouldn't say it's unique just to the Hawkesbury, but in the few places that I've lived, Hawkesbury definitely is like the fact you can just rock up. Like obviously it's your house and you've got to allow that, but like just you'll be at the pub and you'll know at least like 20 people
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
I love that. You go like
Who
on
you
a
can
Monday
come-
night for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and you'll see
like
people,
three
you know.
people. Oh yeah, how you going, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking have a beer together.
Yeah.
I went out to Picton the other day. Picton with a workmate, and like knew no one. It's like it's so different. And then the next night was your event, and like just as soon as you walk in, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Like it's
You know everyone.
you feel like home. You feel like you're at home.
It does. It feels and that's what I love about it the most. I think that's what I miss the most when I'm not that I'm not there on weekends. You know, that's when everyone's out anyway. But just being away, like, and having to come back to a place I'm not really that comfortable in, like in Granville, to be completely honest. I don't mind it because it's close to work. It's logical for me to stay there, right? In terms of like fuel prices and fucking all that. I don't have to pay tolls to get to and from work.
That's
but
a fucking killer.
Yeah. Honestly, fuck you, government. By the way, you don't have to pay tolls, guys. It's a fucking scam. You literally don't. Don't pay it ever. Nothing's gonna happen to you.
True.
Don't take my word for it. You know, don't use me in court. Matty G said, because I'm not coming to fight your legal battles for you. But don't pay, cunt. But do you think, in terms of like MCE and that, like for a little fucking switcheroo here, segue, do you think you could ever move MCE, expand MCE to further into the city or anywhere else, or would you want to keep it more local?
I haven't decided that yet. I do a bit of work in the city and stuff already as it is, under just myself, and I fucking hate it. Like it is better to always expand and go places where there's more work and everything like that. But I'm not doing this for a living yet. I don't even know if this is the direction I want to go down. It was sort of just a way to be able to make what I was doing currently a bit more professional. Streamlined, more professional, gives me the opportunity to do like more corporate upper class gigs and stuff like that without just being like some guy who has a bunch of decks and shit that are all covered in fucking mud from a house party.
Yeah.
I want it to be like, I'm MCE Events, we do this. And, it's more of a central hub for entertainment stuff, basically. But I sort of want to keep that here, I think, because there's not really that much happening out here. You know what I mean? But in saying that, though, we were also talking about
little tour the other day.
Yeah, so like, I don't know.
Doing a little tour.
Yeah. We're looking at approaching a bunch of venues up and down the coast. It's been like, we'll come and bring a fucking headlining event to you. We'll bring all our local fucking...
A bit of like what Ben Jarens does. Like he runs
Spectrum Nights.
Yeah, Spectrum Nights. Like he runs a ravey nightclub type thing. Just goes wherever he wants, I guess.
Goes wherever he wants. They double up in size pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to do that. Get in the van, throw a trailer in the back, throw all the fucking shit in there, and then just...
Bit of a road trip type thing, like the boys as well.
Count me in, cunt.
Working.
To Queensland, fucking go.
Hey, we'll do Speak Free on
the
road.
road.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
how good would that be?
That would be mint.
This is a conversation for the pub.
Yeah. This is a conversation back at the trap house at 3 a.m. in the morning after I've just eaten me 20
Bro,
Dexy for the night.
We should start a podcast.
Yeah, that's actually how I came up with it. I was just off my fucking head and fuck, I should do a podcast, cunt. Nah, just kidding. It came to me completely sober. So did the name. Actually, the name came to me in a dream. Speak Free.
Did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Like I've dreamt of the podcast and I saw that written.
You saw the light.
Isn't that weird?
Shit.
Saw the light, mate. Yeah. Fucking eyes.
These things are fucking
I've
bright
seen-
as.
yeah, fuck, they are. What is your? Let's just go around and say our favourite thing about living/partying in the Hawkesbury. You can kick it off, Razza.
Shit, I didn't think
He's going to steal my answer.
I didn't think I was gonna have to go first. I guess music's alright. Thanks, Matt, for the music. The venues,
alright.
the venues are like they're not like upper class, but they're not super shit. They're like perfect in the middle. If you're not from the Hawkesbury and like you saw the old Royal or like the old Ricky, like
Yeah, you think fuck.
yeah. But like seeing it like
The old Ricky used to go off, but
seeing what it's turned into today is like makes you appreciate it more. It's like shit, like it's like, bro, I'd rather
And
go to
you're
the
right.
Royal than Fiddler.
It is that perfect
so.
middle ground,
Yeah,
isn't it? Because I'll go to the Fiddler and I fucking hate my life after an hour. Like, I can't wait to get out of there. It's just too many cunts, by the way. Fuck the Hills. But I'm kidding. Hills District's all right. It's just a running joke. Hills
Yeah.
actually hate each other. But, yeah, he is all right. But I don't mind the Fiddler. I think it's a great venue. But I just think there's too... Like, I'm not, like... Yeah, there's people you know there, but it's not like everyone is that's there you basically know.
Yeah.
And I love that homely vibe. Plus, I think you can get away with a lot more You can get a bit more wild at Hawkesbury pubs.
True.
And I think you can just be a bit, and plus I think it makes a huge difference when you know the workers as well, like a few people who work there. Like it makes it a bit more homely.
It's so like
you go to the bar, you go to the bar, hey Matty, how are ya? Canadian club, like they know what you're drinking and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that vibe. And
I hate when you go to like the Fiddler, go to the bar. Yeah, can I go to Super Dry? What? Super Dry, I can't. But then you go to the Royal and the cunt's already poured for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you know.
Yeah, you're on the decks, man. You're just getting brought beers.
Literally, they just bring it to me. I'm like, jeez, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, you go, Matty. What's your favourite part about living or partying in the Hawkesbury?
Oh, fuck, I already forgot the question. Yeah, look, I don't know. I love the whole thing. Like what we were going back to before. Basically the same thing. Like, you know everyone knows you. It's just a good fucking time.
Even like I reckon the music that you play out here is shit all over Fiddler. Like I've never been out really anywhere in Penrith. Don't know what Penrith scene's like, but Fiddler music.
Penrith's a lot of that fucking 1-4 shit.
Nah, sure.
No, not 1-4. What are they? What's that other hooligan hefts?
Drill.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Fiddler, you need to switch up your DJ. Get that old bloke off, please.
He's all right.
Nah,
I've never been.
just
radio
house music.
Oh. I mean, I'm not much better sometimes.
No, you know what you're fucking playing.
I'll tell you what I love.
Crowd control over here.
Tell you what I love. The Young Calves.
Yeah.
Their music is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Every event they do at the Ricky, I'm proud of my event, but their event's fucking shit all over me.
I know. I had mad FOMO, I must say, about not going out after the after the races.
I was off my fucking head in that little mosh pit there, and
I really wish I went now, but you saw the state of me.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
Sunday. Matty G couldn't be out. Like, not a good look, cunt. Not a fucking good look. Even at the races, I remember just like I said hello to a few people, and I was like, I'm actually embarrassed that I just said hello. Can't like I'm embarrassed I'm even here right now because like how embarrassing for them to be seen with me right now. That's what state I was in. Mental, physical, just felt like shit.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't fucking sleep, guys. So get
Bro,
some
I remember
sleep.
you rocked in with your big coat thing on. It looked fucking mint, by the way. And you had your sunnies on. I'm like, this motherfucker thinks he's some sort of celebrity. And then he walks off. You took your glasses off. I'm like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
He walked into the house exact same like that. And I'm like, oh, shit, man. Got some drip.
Yeah. I don't know how I still managed to look that good. Because I definitely fucking didn't feel it. You should have seen me back, like, because I knew I wanted to wear those sunnies, but I had to, like, put my contacts in. Because I hadn't slept, my fucking eyes were so sore, bro.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to put my contacts in. I'm literally just crying because I'm putting them in. Like every time I touch my eyeball, I'd just be like fucking tears, bro. And I'd be like, fuck. And yeah, I reckon I lasted. How long was I there for? Like 3 hours, maybe. And then I'm like, I'm fucking got a dip.
Yeah, well, after
pretty good effort, but
yeah, I feel a lot better this weekend. I've had a sober weekend, so
I'll be honest, I don't know how
drinking,
right
but
now.
sober from drugs. So
after the Ben Jones event, got home at like 5 o'clock, edited those photos. No,
in the morning.
Nah, 3. I got home at 3. Couldn't sleep, so I started editing all the photos. Edited all the photos, and I was like, "Oh, it's pretty sick."
Yeah.
I didn't even go over them sober.
And then who got a phone call at 9 o'clock the next morning? You.
Nah, you came into my room, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I remember I come in like an hour later after you'd just gone to sleep.
Yeah. No.
Come help me set up the races.
Nah, someone else woke me up. Who woke me up? Someone woke me up. Like, there's always shit going on there.
I don't know. You're still snapping me at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I slept like an hour, and I went and helped this donkey pack up the Royal and go set up for the races. And set up the races. I was pretty live. I was buzzing, but like, I got home and I was like, not going to the races. I don't even know if I'm going to go tonight. Fuck that.
Did you sleep during the day?
Tried to, and then you came over and I couldn't sleep.
I know. I did feel bad, but
no, it was
doesn't
good.
matter. Once it gets to like 2 in the arvo, it doesn't matter.
Matty G needed some fucking company.
I had a massive sleep on that Monday, the public holiday.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
I had about 3 weeks worth of sleep yesterday and today. I
Yeah.
slept till like fucking 1 a.m. yesterday.
It's hard.
Not 1 a.m. Sorry, 1 p.m. yesterday, and then I slept from like 3 to fucking 12 today. Like,
Yeah, I didn't go out. Did you just go out last night?
Yeah,
I didn't.
mistake. Shouldn't have went out.
I didn't
Wasn't
want to
it?
go out. I had to cancel one of my gigs.
I was going to come out. Because I knew you would be
Good,
there. Whoa! What's the name of this podcast? Tell me. It's on an MCE event right now. Let's calm down.
MCE
humble.
Events.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, talk. What were you saying?
Oh, I can't
You were
remember.
going to cancel last night?
Oh yeah, but then I cancelled the party I had on because I was sick as fuck, and then I had to do the Royal because I couldn't get anyone to cover it, and then that's why I feel fucked today because
Because you had to do
I
it.
sent it.
Yeah. Did you send it? Did you get fucked up?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
I was going to come out and then I fell asleep and yeah, I woke up at like midnight. I was like, oh, I'm not coming out now.
Yeah.
Then I stayed up, watched that. By the way, new good show. We'll talk about this on air. Happy to give it a plug. Not that it needs it. That new show with Melissa McCarthy, God's Favourite Idiot.
Oh yeah.
No idea.
Mate, it's on
Seen it.
Netflix. Fucking watch it. Hilarious.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, real funny. Real funny shit.
Sorry to interrupt you before, Matty. That was rude.
No, that's all right, mate. Look, I get it. You ran a big event at the Royal.
Oh.
You think you're the king. I get it, bro.
I don't
It's
think
all
I'm the
good.
king at all.
It's all
I still fucking thought it wasn't that good, to be honest.
It was a good event, and I'm keen for more. I'm
Yeah.
definitely keen for more.
Massive props. Massive.
Thank you, sir.
I like just seeing the amount of people that rocked up, especially the photographer. Like, core memories there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's insane to be like, oh yeah. Imagine showing your kids that one day. Oh, this is the event that my mate threw once at the local pub. You know, made millions.
Millions.
Well, in a few years, millions are going to be like $1. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think so. We'll
It
see
is.
how it goes.
the inflation lad.
I might end up just being like, nah, I'm too old for this. I'm just going to be a tradesperson again.
Yeah, but there's a lot of old cunt DJs out there. I mean, just look at the fiddler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, true.
Just the DJ mouth open.
Hey, you can't make fun of people for that sort of shit.
Yeah. Settle it down.
You're
Raz.
Mr. Mouth Open as well sometimes.
Oh, you're gonna sleep. No one sees it, but
What do you mean? Me, every afternoon I come in, fall asleep in the lounge at like 4 o'clock every afternoon.
Does
5
he?
o'clock every afternoon.
he?
Yeah, gets home from work.
Not all the
You're like
time.
a
South,
dad,
South
bro.
Park on the TV. Fucking
Yeah.
this cunt dead with fucking spit and shit coming out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. It's a good sight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lovely. I don't. I can't fall asleep unless I'm like very comfortable in a bed. I can't sleep on a lounge and shit.
Fall asleep anyway. I sleep on the floor.
The only time I've ever like slept in a car, like other than when I was a kid, was on the way back from Splendor because I literally hadn't slept in like 5 days.
So I have
And
a,
I finally crashed.
for anyone that's watching or listening, I have like a single cab. I went to the beach once, went camping. I couldn't be bothered to set up my swag, so I slept in my single cab. Sorry. you're going long ways. You put the gear stick in between like your legs.
Oh
and,
no.
And then you just sleep up. It was the worst sleep ever. You wake up. I was pissed. I had to be pissed. I had to make sure I got blind just so I could sleep in there. But you wake up with like the worst.
When you
back
said
pain.
I'd rather drive drunk.
Couldn't be bothered.
honestly. I'd rather drive drunk.
Oh, I was in Newcastle.
I'd rather drive drunk home. cunt.
Fuck that.
Fucking Newcastle, mate. I've had some fun times there. On the cat. And then the caps later on. Yeah, mate bought me a cap and I was fucking sent for 10. But we will wrap it up. But congratulations, Matt. Congratulations, Raz,
Thank
on
you.
some great photography.
Thanks.
If anyone wants to check out Raz's work, either head to his Instagram or head to the MCE page for the last few events. That's all Raz's work on there.
Yes, sir.
And fucking...
Keen for you to jump on.
yeah, can I use your camera, bro?
Of course.
Yeah, can you make sure it's all set up, ready to go?
Yeah.
And give it to Matt, so then I don't have to worry about taking my
Business meetings, people.
We're on.
camera. Yeah, business
We're
meetings,
on.
film brother. Film brother.
I got a promotion I want to do for anyone who just watched this thing from the start to the finish. You get $200 off your next event if you book a DJ and photographer through MCE Events. $200 savings.
What's the code word they have to say that they have, they would have had to watch it for this code word for them to know it?
Pineapple.
Just send him a DM saying pineapple.
Yep, send me a DM saying pineapple. $200 off your event.
He's gonna he's gonna forget that. People are gonna be messaging you pineapple. What the fuck does that mean? I'm telling you, 2 hours. You can, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. You're gonna have to remember for me.
I will. I've just thought of like SpongeBob. Yeah.
Doesn't know. Pineapple means discount.
Okay, I created a note.
Sweet.
All right, sweet.
That's how I do all my fucking planning because my brain doesn't work anymore.
Well, there you go. And if you did watch it all the way through, thank you very much. Because you're a legend. You're a fucking legend for doing that. Fucking oath. And to anyone who doesn't watch the podcast, that's also fine. That's also cool with me.
It's fine.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in, guys.
All good, bro.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. This will be out. Well, if you're watching it, it's fucking Tuesday. Happy fucking Tuesday, everyone.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy fucking Tuesday.
Fuck
Just,
Tuesdays.
just gonna talk to my future self. I hope you're having a great day. Hope it's sunny. I hope you're eating well. Drink plenty of water.
This cunt. I can guarantee that my future self wouldn't have probably even had a fucking litre of water since today.
Yeah, no, 100%.
My future self on Tuesdays going, thank you for not doing any drugs on the weekend. Because we actually feel alive for once.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. That's king shit.
Yeah.
King shit.
Fucking oath. Sober Matty G. Who would have thought? Not for long. Till next weekend, eh?
Oh yeah.
Footy's on tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the time now? I can't. Fucking Tigers are out to play, mate.
3:45. 4:45.
Fuck, Tigers are nearly on. All right, we got to go. Thanks, guys. And remember, speak free with Matty G.